Hey y'all, it's your girl Jocelyn, and we're back with more Let's Play Shantae. On the last episode, we got the harpy farm and prematurely ejected ourselves from the... I just knew what this dungeon was called. Twinkle something. And, went on a little bit of a world tour here. We stopped just short of the Cackle Mound, which is where we're going to head now. So we have one squid that we still need to get from here. And it's in the slope room. I'm gonna head over there real quick. I can't remember which room it actually is. Right, I think it was this way. Yep, this room. I go up here, and there is our baby squid. Alright, now we just need to exit. Do I actually have... Yeah, I'm just gonna use exit again. Now, before I go any further, I do actually want to go back to the Archer Forest for a moment. Hopefully it will turn nighttime by the time I get to the Archer Forest, but if not, that's fine too. I just want to get the Firefly that I lack there. And this Firefly should be near where we have to climb across the pit as a spider. I know I'm almost dead, but fine. I have a plan. I'd rather wait for nightfall over here. Alright, now we just hang out until night. This game really needed a way to switch between day and night. I mean, I know you can switch it to night by warping to the zombie caravan, but is it not up there? It must be up the left side. know I haven't gotten this one yet. Unless my memory is faulty about where it actually is. I thought it was around here. Oh, there it is. Okay, now... we need to go to Watertown. Down, up, right, left, BA. And before we die again, go ahead and hit up the bathhouse. Alright, and over here in the Rainwater River, it's actually not very far from the Watertown entrance. Right here. And then I also need to head over to the Snail Wasteland. Hopefully I can get there before it turns day again. I'm not too concerned about the damage I'm taking. No. Okay, zombie caravan. Didn't expect that. Go ahead and heal up, just for good measure. And now we need to head left of Watertown, because we've got a Firefly to collect in this area. I'm just gonna fly at the top of the screen until I get all the way to the left side of the screen. And now I just need to get directly below here. I don't trust that frog to not jump on me. By the way, once you unlock the Tinko Bat, you actually have access to it from any Game Boy. You don't have to play on a Game Boy Advance anymore at that point. You cannot climb off of the wall once you're stuck to it. I did not mean to go down the ladder. Let's just hang out right here until nighttime, which is now. Three more. I know there's one in the bogs, one in the Eagle Highlands, and one in Mount Pointy, so yep, we're on track. So let's go ahead and warp back to Scuttletown. And before I make my way towards the bog, I need to stop in the middle of the desert real quick. I also need to... You know what, it's fine. I will get that after what I have on my mind at the moment. And we can get our last heart holder. And we need to head over to the Golem Mine to get our final warp squid. The warp squid was all the way down the bottom. Was it all the way down the bottom, or was it right here? It might have been all the way down the bottom. Yeah, I think it was all the way down the bottom. Okay, I guess that's another thing the Tinkerbat can't do. Cannot activate the elephant statues. That's fine. I needed to change to the harpy here anyway. I'm actually curious about something. Can you spider climb on this background here? Cannot. Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So now we have our last 4 warp squids. And we need to head back to the Naga Wasteland so we can get into the female desert. And actually, the only thing we're doing in the female desert is heading over to Oasis Town. Good. I don't care. Get out. Alright, now I just want to fly over everything. Until I get to Oasis Town. Remember this location. We'll need to come back here later. And actually, the only thing I want to do here is go to the Warp Squid hut. And that gives us the warp back to Oasis Town, but before I do that, I'm going to head back to Scuttletown real quick, because in the Scarecrow Fields is something I want to pick up. Actually, the main reason that I choose to leave Twinkle Palace early. This must be the Harpy Talon. This talisman will allow me to attack in Harpy form. You can attack in the air or on the ground. How do I walk back to Oasis Town now? Down, up, right, BA. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here for nightfall. There are two things I need to pick up here. That firefly being one. I would really like to stop running into the giant flies. And on top of one of these giant bugs is the spider venom. This talisman will allow me to attack in spider form. Alright, and with that, I need to head over to the Eagle Highlands. And hopefully I will get there before the time of day changes. And to get that firefly. And now, hopefully I can get that last firefly before the day cycle changes. I don't remember where exactly it is. I know it's up in the air somewhere. Okay. I could be totally off base. That was where the heart holder was. So where's the firefly at? Firefly might actually be inside this mountain area. So we'll have to wait for nightfall again. That is the last firefly to get, though. Whenever we find it. Come on, hurry up and do nighttime. Oops. Oops. Maybe it's on the other side of the cliff? Ah, I could stop doing that. Oh, there it is. Okay, with that, I will go ahead and finish off the Twinkle Palace. Let's see if I can remember where I needed to go. I think I need to go down to the bottom level. Ow! I ran off the screen too fast. Nope, I don't need to be monkey, I need to be harpy. I don't think I need gems anymore. And I think up here, I just need to go all the way up top. And not fly into the spikes. Yes! Okay. Now I just need to get up to the top of this room. Collect some hearts, and that puts us in the boss room. This looks like the place. There's the Twinkle Stone, but no sign of Risky Boots. Did she give up after losing the first 3 stones to me? Uh-oh, no time for questions. So, this boss is basically Joust, which is fine, because that's kind of how Harpy form controls. You want to get above him and just Harpy Talon. This is why it's such a good idea to get the Harpy Talon before fighting the boss. Of course, it doesn't do much good if he hangs out in the corner there. You can actually just jump on top of him and then Harpy Talon him when he hits the ground. very much joust. Destroy the dragon and then just punt the kid for good measure. And we have to transform back to Shantae to collect the Twinkle Stone. Hi again. I found the Twinkle... Huh? And Risky steals all of the stones. Ha! That ought to shut you up. Thanks for being such a perfect little stooge. Now that you've collected all 4 stones from me, my Tinkerbats can complete their steam-powered project. Stop by for the grand unveiling. It's sure to be a smash from coast to coast. Free. But now what will I do? Risky has all 4 stones. There must be some way to find her hideout and end this insanity once and for all. Mimic will know what to do. I'd better head back to Scuttletown. But before we head back to Scuttletown, I'm going to go to Watertown to turn into fireflies. Down, up, right, left, BA. Firefly Hut. Firefly Hut. Firefly Shrine. That's what it is. Now you'll notice that it's a lot brighter in here. Hey, I've got enough fireflies to light up these runes. And we have a dance next to a heart. Wow, I can use this dance to swap 10 gems for every empty heart that needs refilling. Very nice. It actually fills them all up, so yeah. It's an easy way to heal. So anyway, Scuttletown. Down, up, left, right. Mimic stock. Hey, Uncle Mimic. Another visit. Risky has all 4 stones. This is a disaster. Our only chance now is to locate Risky's hideout and stop her before it's too late. Maybe if you fly to the highest point you can get a better view of the land. That's the only hope we have left, so get to it. Is that all he says? Yep. That's not super helpful, but remember that spot I told you to remember? That's where we need to go, and that was in, I believe, the Ladies' Desert next to Oasis Town. So that's down, up, right, right, BA. However, before we do that, we really should save, because we've made a lot of progress here. We actually have the 100% now. All that's left is go defeat Risky. And we'll do that next time. This has been Let's Play Shantae. I'm Jocelyn. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment, smash that like button, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time for what should be the finale of Shantae. Bye!